Hi, welcome back to Live and Breathe Horses. Umo has kindly agreed to join me today. Well, I don't know if he's agreed or not, but he's here. It's good for him to stand here on a wild, windy day and focus on being here and feeling okay when the other horses are out there and not feel the need to defend himself. So, as they always say in horsemanship, horses only do two things. They either do what they think we want, or they do what they need to do to defend themselves. So this brought me on to remembering one of the first lessons I ever had on personal development, personal education, way back 15 years ago. And it was a bioenergetics teacher, and he talked about this defencelessness, which wasn't a term I'd ever really heard or thought about. And it is very transformative, and it is a building block foundation of working on yourself, you know, to not feel the need to defend yourself in so many different ways. And that relates so beautifully to the horse. It also relates beautifully to one of my favourite practices at the moment, which is the 4 agreements from Don Miguel Ruiz. The first agreement being, be impeccable with your word. The next one is don't assume. The next one is don't take things personally. And the fourth one is always do your best. So this is transformative, and it's a great practice in horsemanship. And agreement number 3, don't take things personally, is very in line with the defencelessness one. You know, and when we drop that, we see the world in a completely different way, you know. It's about being open to what is out there and not thinking the world's against us, not taking things personally. And back to the horse, of course, who, when they are in defence mode, they either fight, flight or freeze, basically. And that is mainly manifested in our domestic horses as freeze because they don't really have the option for fight or flight. And they're not natural fighters anyway. I mean, horses who are in fight mode, that's some serious abuse that has happened to turn them into that. So the Umo would very easily think he has to defend himself because he'll get very scared. So how do I help him practice defencelessness? He's doing quite a good job right now. He's being a little bit needy on me, but that's okay. So for the first thing, of course, always starts in ourselves. So the first thing is that I need to be in defencelessness, that I'm not defending myself with that attitude of, oh, what's going to happen? Oh, what's he doing? Is something going to happen? Is he going to jump on me? And not giving him a safe place to be. You know, even if I'm defending myself, against that inner dialogue of, oh, I'm not good enough. Oh, I'm going to mess this up, you know? So it's also very much about that side of it. And there's many different practices we can do to help the horse with that. Always starting with ourselves, you know, giving that safe, calm place where they feel happy to be. And it's calm, but even more than that, you know, it's still silent, but it is fixed. It's very, you know, just here I am, and you can be here with me, and you're perfectly safe. So some practice I might do with him, apart from that, is rubbing, you know, all different parts of the body that he allows me to, like gives himself over to me. So if we can see you here in the video, Umo, you know, like with his neck, so a bit of shaking on the neck, will he allow me to do that without feeling the need to defend himself? See, there he wanted to defend himself. So I'll just keep doing that till I get a nice little change of expression, take a little break. Then we could go back and try it again. Maybe I can do a better job this time. Again, a nice little change of expression. What do you think, Boom Boom? You know, because when we are riding, of course, or doing anything with the horse, we want to use our whole body to influence their whole body. So the more we can get them to release and give over all different parts of their body, you know, maybe the head, we can see if they can be a bit loose in the pole. And can he let me move his head from side to side? There we go. Will he let me move his head up and down? There, that's it. Good boy, good boy. And up, and up. Up we don't practice so much, it's more about down. And then from the rest of the horse's body, if you would stay in shot here, Umo, you know, if I can use my body just to rock his body back and forward. Will he let me do a bit of rocking? When I get a change of expression, take a break. He's a bit distracted, like what are we doing here? Friends are out in the field, it's very good practice for him, isn't it, Umo? You know, so we can do between that, rocking different parts of the body, the shoulder, the neck, the whole hindquarters. We can do rubbing on the skin, you know, can I just move the chest there like that? Move the hair on the muscle and the skin underneath there. That's it. And you know, that's me being in a very neutral position. So we're also teaching the horse here about the difference between when we are active and wanting something and when we're wanting stillness. That he wouldn't just back up because I touch him there, because I'm in a neutral, still position. You know, if I wanted a back up there, he's very near the fence on the back of him there, but I don't often use this as a backup, but if my posture's up there asking for the backup, that is a completely different feeling for him. What do you think, Umo? So, defencelessness, something to practice very much in ourselves and in our horses. It's a huge subject which I find very fascinating, very useful and important in the educating of our horses and ourselves. And we can practice that together. What do you think, Umo? Hey? And yeah, so just that's, you know, it's good fun. Get creative with it. Approach it like a game. What bits of my horse will he allow me to move around? What about your ears? What about the nose? Oh, he likes the nose. We like the nose moving around, don't we? Oh, not so much there. Okay, that's enough from us today, Umo. Come on camera. Say goodbye to everybody. Thank you for joining us today. Keep tuning into the light, and I look forward to see you next time.